Alright, hello fellow viewers and welcome back to yet another live stream. And it's Friday again. The week surely has passed really quickly, at least. I don't think it's only me. And because it's Friday, I try to get a square shiny Feebas, which I haven't gotten yet, and I can't believe that it has taken me, I don't know how many, I think more than 6. Still no square shiny Feebas. Just goes to show how annoying or unreliable fishing RNG can sometimes be. Or maybe I'm just an idiot. I mean, that is definitely another possibility. And who do we have here already? Arch, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I will have to say, I am very tired lately. I mean, of course, I will stream. I've put in the necessary parameters already. Square shinies is what I'm gonna try to get at. Maybe I'll try one or the other frame. I mean, it doesn't really matter. These two frames are what yields me a shiny Feebas. Alright, you know what? I think this time I'm gonna go with this one. So I might accidentally hit the first one. Because last time I was always hovering very close to the intended target. So the intended target frame. But I've always missed it by like 1 frame, 2 frames, 6 frames. It's driving me nuts, to be honest. I don't know why that just takes so long. It's just a freaking fish. But I will not give up, as you might know. Every single shiny that I set my eyes on, I got it. It doesn't matter if fails happen. I will not give in. I will not give up. And I'll do this until I finally get the shiny Feebas. Playing Puzzles and Dragons right now, this game, it's so fun. Puzzles and Dragons? Not that I wouldn't know of that. What's it like? Puzzles and Dragons. Oh, that old Japanese game? Pazuru ando Dragonzu. Yeah, well, that's just the Japanese way of, you know, having to write English or just Western names with katakana. Oh, it's on iOS, Android, and Amazon Fire platforms. Oh, I see. Those were not 6 beeps. At least I don't think so. So I'm gonna try it again. Never really was someone for most phone games. I mean, I do play... Well, can you really call it playing the game? I do have Pokemon Sleep. And I got a shiny Ekans today. And I failed again. Wonderful. Not on home, or sleep, but on, right here. Are you playing it on your 3DS? So the one that I googled now, that was not the same game. And there it goes again. I don't know what it is lately. I've just not... I don't get good sleep. Wanted to keep going in yesterday's stream, but I was just so freaking tired. Not as badly... I'm not as tired as I was yesterday, but still, it is somewhat concerning. Oh, the Z or Z is part of the title. Okay, I see. Whenever I see Dragon and Z or Z, my brain automatically goes to Dragon Ball Z. No, another text box and another one. and another one, and that's it. Good. Also has Super Mario Edition added into the base game, playing that one right now. Oh, I wasn't even aware of that. Right, have the nature table here as well. Now pretty quiet now. I hope you are at least doing good, Arch. I mean, I'm also doing good, it's just I'm super tired lately. Some reason it takes me a long time to fall asleep. And I just crash in the afternoon, which I usually don't. That's where I tend to be most awake. Afternoon and evening. You are? That's wonderful. I mean, I remember you telling me lately, if I remember correctly, it was this week's stream? At least it was this week, I think. I could be wrong. That you were saying that you were really happy. Which, I mean, that's an amazing thing. That's what I actually want to hear. Or, well, read. Okay, no. No shiny, obviously. Initial advance, let's say 4,000 frames. Okay. 100. What are you, 31? Yeah, there's a frame here. It's like 10 frames late. So let's try again. And yes, I will now always calibrate if I do get a Canivania or Cavania, whichever name you prefer. With Feebas I cannot calibrate because the Pokéfinder version is too old for that. And right now I'm keeping the Pokéfinder version outdated on purpose, because apparently older ones give you more accurate fire red and leaf green seeds, and the newer ones don't give you accurate seeds. And as I want to actually RNG manipulate that game as well and do a shiny only challenge on there as well, I still want to wait on updating the program. Hey there Salmon, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Played NSMB on my DS Lite after a long time, still a proud fat user. Yeah, I know you're... Oh, actually your picture that you posted into my Discord with all the DS's that you have. I think I should actually do the same, because I have all the pink handhelds that Nintendo released. I have a pink Game Boy Color, to be fair that's the one from my childhood. And I have a pink Game Boy Pocket, have a pink Game Boy Advance, pink Game Boy SP, GBA SP or Game Boy Advance SP. And then up next my childhood DS Fat, which is also, well that's the first DS. Usually people in retro gaming communities call that Fat as in PHAT. Just so you know, maybe some of you don't know what the hell we're talking about. Well, I have that one in pink. That came with the Nintendo's game. I have a DSi and DS Lite as well in pink. And then my new 3DS X. I have a new 3DS that I have, well, you put plates on that, so that maybe doesn't really count. Some might say. Which, yeah, fair argument. But my new 3DS XL is definitely just the base color pink. And all the other DS's that came out, like the 3DS, all in pink. I also have a Game Boy Advance Micro in pink. I definitely need to look like just take a picture like you did. Even though I prefer DSi over both because SD cards are the greatest creation on earth. Yeah, arguably so, but I do get it. It's amazing how we went from needing the space of an entire bus to store a couple of bits of information, and now we can put terabytes on very small cartridges. That's amazing how far we've come. Absolutely. But I do miss the GBA backwards compatibility for the DSi, but I do get that back then the GBA time was over, even though I do have a... I mean, they are backwards compatible, but try playing a normal Game Boy or Game Boy Color game on your DS Fat, that doesn't work, unfortunately. Despite the downs this week, I'm really happy. Oh, that's wonderful. Hope the downs didn't hurt too much, but you know, life's a roller coaster sometimes. My favorite color is white. The only white handheld I have is the DS Lite with broken pixels. My old childhood DS Fat unfortunately also has broken pixels, and there's like a piece of plastic that broke off. You know, the part where you put the GBA games in. I mean, it still works, it's just the white piece of plastic. There's some plastic that broke off, unfortunately. Other than that, still functional. And another Feebas, so I gotta use the old calibration. Of how this game used the NSMBW music. Sorry, as you probably can hear from my voice, my brain is not working at full capacity, so what game franchise are you referring to when you say NSMBW? I better ask, not that we talk about two different things. Normally I'd say, okay, just when you're tired, drink a cup of coffee, but I know that once I drink a cup of coffee now, there's no sleeping later. And I do need it. And sometimes I misunderstand what some people in chat are writing because I guess autism. New Super Mario Bros. Wii? Oh, okay. Sorry, my brain associated SMB with Super Mario Bros. And the N and the W was like, wait, is it actually the Mario game or is it something else? Sorry for being stupid, I apologize. What the DSi did to improve on the DS Fat and DS Lite is very understated. Yeah, true. Absolutely. I still remember getting my first one. That was in white. Although, I have to say, I don't think I'll be buying any Nintendo consoles in the future on at launch. I want to wait until they release the colors that I like. I know colors might not be that important to some of you, but to me it is. If I have a pink version, or if there is a pink version, I prefer that one. But I do have a lot of fond memories with my first DSi, which I still have. And it still works fine. I don't really want to sell it. Although I could. I think I'm just gonna keep it. If I ever have a child, they'll probably get it. Remember trolling people putting my 3DS SD card on my Wii and saying Tomodachi Life on the Wii while I was really just using the photo app. And that worked. Nah, you're not stupid, you're just a tad bit over silly, more like over sleepy. I don't know if you can call that silly. Maybe it is, maybe. I like white, red, green, and blue because they're really just a standard 4 for me. I mean, I'm also, as someone who unironically wants a Volkswagen Harlequin, a limited edition Volkswagen car, as in the Polo. In the US it was the Golf. It's like a car where the every panel has a different color, like the primary color looks like something out of the Animal Crossing kitty set. I love it. I absolutely love it, and it's unironically a dream car of mine. So I absolutely understand you when you say the colorfulness is wonderful. Okay, level 27. Looks like I hit this frame. And I'm really freaking close again. I wonder, will that just go on and on and on? Because... Okay, trying again. Definitely want to start... Definitely want to start with the Fan Game Friday stream. And I assume Infinite Fusion is what I'm gonna start with. Because of the meme. These streams are so calm, love them. Aw. Thank you, Arch. I mean, yeah, that's actually the... kind of the goal. I want a stream where we can just talk. We talk about pretty much anything we want to. We listen to good music. I try to get shinies. Just a safe space, a nice, calm and comfy space for people to hang out and exchange information. And hear some random woman make angry owl noises, apparently. Tomodachi Collection 2 scrapped Tomodachi Life Beta for the Wii, dated 2011 to 2012 or some crap like that. How you trolled. And they believed you. To be fair, sometimes I believe some really... like some lies that some classmates told you about some beta game, or I know a friend, like a former friend of mine. Somehow I believe that Missingo was typing stuff on his computer. I'm looking back, I'm like, why? There's no proof of that. But for some reason, you know, sometimes kids are stupid in a way. I mean, not... to be fair, often kids' intelligences are vastly underestimated. But sometimes, not stupid, maybe, sorry, that's not the correct word. I think naive. Oh my god, I am 1 frame off. Again. This is happening again. Can't be serious. The third Ace Attorney game's growing on me, not gonna lie. You're seeing that, a good side that you didn't see previously. You know, while I was waiting in, like, waiting rooms and appointments, I have Pokemon Kaizo Blue as a cartridge. It's like a ROM hack that makes Pokemon... It's the original Pokemon Blue, but it's much harder. I mean, Kaizo already tells you everything you need to know. For those of you who are still unaware, Kaizo, as in K-A-I-Z or Z-O, is... I mean, it doesn't mean hard in Japanese. That's actually like a misconception. But it all started with a hack of Mario games that they called Mario Kaizo, and they were infamous to be really freaking hard and difficult. And that just now in the, I guess, the fan space or internet culture if you have Kaizo, something Kaizo as the title, it just means it's a much more difficult hack. And let me tell you, that is definitely, I mean, that was refreshing. Gave me an appreciation for the Gen 1 games a bit. I mean, I still don't think they're bad games, I just think they're not the best. They're definitely overrated, but they're not bad. Although they do have their serious flaws, I mean, all the glitches notwithstanding, of course. Again, 3-1 is still my favorite from that game, but I also like 3-4 too. I don't know, I just wish there was a whole game set in the past like these two cases. Yeah, I mean, they could definitely capitalize on that. Maybe go more into Mia's cases. Just an idea. I mean, who knows where the franchise is headed towards. I forgot if you played the wasn't there a crossover game, Ace Attorney and Professor Layton on the 3DS? I know my husband played that game. And then there's another one where, isn't he transported into the past or something? Could be wrong. Hey there, Decepticon AI, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? I had a really good day today, absolutely, it's just, I'm so tired. I mean, I definitely want to stream. My body told me, oof, you gotta stream now, but my brain was like, no, I definitely want to stream. Not as tired as yesterday, but still, I'm not really getting much sleep lately. It is weird, but otherwise I'm doing good. Oh, you beat Soul Silver last night, nice. Do you have a like, what was your team? And if you mean beat the Elite Four or Red, because some people say no, you can only beat these games when you beat Red and not the Elite Four, which I guess that's a way to think about this. I mean, in my opinion, the Red battle at Mount Silver? Gosh, I'm really not braining when I'm tired. Even less so. But I always thought that was post-game, not main game. Wonderful post-game, I might add. I mean, already experienced that as a small child back then. That was already mind-blowing. There's this one dragon from PNDZ, which I would honestly probably hug it to accidental death. If you put it like that, it sounds really... but I know what you mean. Ah, there's a language, now that I read this, there's a language out there that has a word for finding something so cute that you want to squish it. You know, there's some words in some languages that you can't really translate properly. There's not an equivalent word. It's like l'esprit de l'escalier in French. If I were to translate it, it's like spirit of the stairs or staircase, but that's not what it means. L'esprit de l'escalier is when you like you're thinking of an argument that you had previously, and then the perfect counter argument pops into your head, but then it's too late. Like that's that. Or Backpfeifengesicht, that's a German one. Like literally translate that would be something like Backen, that's like cheeks. Pfeifen as in pipes. Gesicht is face. So cheek, pipe, face, it doesn't really make sense when you translate it. It's just someone who has a punchable face. It's essentially what it means. And I really remember, because I find that so fascinating, some words that you just can't translate. I mean, Japanese has quite a few of them, and other languages as well. And I distinctively remember one language, I think it was Danish, but I don't remember, had a word for exactly that. Something so cute that you want to squish it, or like you're gonna accidentally crush it because you want to hug it so much. No, kind of random tangent, but I do find that interesting. I've yet to play that one. Ah, I see. There's some other 3DS ones, like a Sherlock Holmes or Herlock Sholmes or something like that. I mean, it's obviously Sherlock Holmes based, but they kind of switch around the names. I thought that the copyright thing was done with Sherlock Holmes, because isn't that like over 200 years old at this point? And doesn't copyright hold nowadays for 70 years? Of course, unless it gets renewed. I know Disney meddled with a lot of their lawyers so that they could extend copyright. Pokemon White, I don't plan on finishing, it's kinda boring. Hope White 2 is better than White. Oh, you never played White before? Or have you played it before, liked it, then you came back to it and you said, kinda boring? I mean, I preferred Black over Black 2 in general. Except for the World Champion thing, that was amazing. That was really nice. Effing Disney, and then you got the Phoenix with the mask. Oh, you have, and you didn't really like it? Okay, so your decision, or not your decision, your opinion didn't really change. Which, fair, I mean, not saying Black or White or Black to White 2 are bad, but I did find the main story, I don't know, I'm just like you, it's not really that, I don't know, interesting. Right, that's a rash one. Watch me hit the very same frames over and over again, it's not the shiny. Level 22. Okay, found it. Pretty close again, but still. I beat Red, yeah, for his ribbon. Ah, yeah, that's what I also like to do. Because if you don't know, if you use Pokemon and beat if you beat Red using these Pokemon, then you're gonna get a very rare ribbon, which might be of interest to some. At least a lot of my shinies, I give them the Earth ribbon from... Why do I keep saying ribbon? Like I have a speech impediment or something. But I give them the ribbon from Exteo Coliseum. With the Mount battle, the 100 battles, they get the Earth ribbon, which is really hard to get, and it gives them a cool title when they're being sent out in the newer games. My team was a bunch of Gen 3 captures traded up to Gen 4. Nice. The blue Mew being one of them. Very good. Your own blue Mew. I also have a blue Mew. And that one is also gonna get that ribbon. Yeah, escalier, it is stairs, exactly. But it's like a thing that you can't really translate directly, at least. Oh, you prefer Gen 4 over Gen 3? That much I knew. I prefer Gen 3, but that is just... I think it comes down to personal preference. And I just have one gripe with Gen 4, and it's so freaking slow. It's so slow, it's just, I don't know, Gen 3 feels much quicker, and when you come back from playing either Generation 3 or 5, and then you play Generation 4, it's just so freaking slow. That's one thing that I nitpick about it. Of course, they're still fantastic games, but it's not just the HP bar, it's just everything. It just takes so long. But to be fair, Pokemon games I think are a time sink. You know, my dad kept making, well, in good spirit or in good faith, kept making fun of me. Haha, how do you accidentally play 4 hours of Pokemon? And then Pokemon Go came out and he got obsessed with it, and then like years later he's trying to catch every Pokemon, and I told him, has the mania hit yet? Do you get it now? Kind of funny when a boomer knows all the Pokemon names. And the types and all. Changed my PFP to Phoenix when he was a university student because he's silly. Yeah, I remember that case with the hoodie with the heart on it, and it says, like, there's a P, I think. Oh, you get Ruby? In Italiano or in Inglese? Because if I see Ruby in Italian, I think for good price. Even though honestly, I kind of feel bad buying, if I would buy another one, because I already have 2 rubies, 2 sapphires. Do I really need more? There's other people that also want to have these cartridges like you do. Alright, level 40. Hallo 3 Vanilla Starter, wie geht's, wie steht's? In Fränkisch, nee, etc. Nein. Ich bin keine fränkische Mulle, musst du verstehen. Alright, bashful. Don't mind me exchanging very silly insiders with some random German viewer. Well, it's not a random German viewer, but always happens. As in, always happens that I missed the frame. Wonder how you're close so often but the square shiny evades. I wonder that too! It's kinda slightly driving me insane these days. It's just, why am I having trouble for a Feebas? Like, that's not even the hardest RNG to do. You think it's a V-blank? Or the Game Boy player interfering? No, I don't think. Why should the Game Boy player be interfering? Because, I mean, I did change it. This is another Game Boy player, but I've successfully RNG'd on that one as well. I mean, I'm never excluding it in like 100%, but I think this is just shenanigans. Sometimes I just mess it up over and over again. Like the Voltorb. Only Syrup was real. Yes, the game nicknames is Huggable to Death Goober, not Gobber. Syrup. Okay, now I gotta look it up. Italiano? Ah, lo compro parzialmente per Pokémon Diamante. Hopefully then the Italian version will cost less. At least that's also why I got Fire Red and Leaf Green in Italian. Because they cost like half of the English ones, or the German ones. Okay, that animation is good. And that fish is not good. After Ruby, I might either Ace Attorney 2, get Ace Attorney 2, not Ace Attorney 2. For the chronological order of 3 because it's growing on me. I mean, I am a enjoyer of chronological order, but you do you. Syrup is a cute name though, I gotta say. Right, Jolly. I did see you here. There we go. Level 32. Okay. It's kind of late though. I mean, could be. Yeah, they do. I guess because, well, there's less Italian speakers in the world, and most, if they do want a cartridge, they probably would prefer having an English version. Or like another language, like Spanish. Spanish ones are unfortunately not reduced in price. To be fair, es nos hablos español, so that would be kind of pointless, but I'd be willing to learn Spanish through a Pokemon game, I don't care. It's not like one more language is gonna fry my brain. I think there's definitely space for another language between all the astronomy facts and knowing every single Chow type and messing this up. Great. Brain. Wonderful. How do I love a virtual dragon more than some people I know? I have to be honest, there's some Pokemon that I have and some Chow that I have that I love more than some people I know. But then again, some people... Okay, that sounds really harsh, but... Well, not everyone is deserving at least of my love. So, that's not really a high bar. I also form attachments sometimes, as in... Well, maybe attachment is a bit much, but... tend to sometimes personalize or just really like objects, like some... I gave nicknames to the cars that my parents bought back then when I was a kid. I don't know why. But I spoke of them like they were a person or a pet. Apparently that's a common thing with autistic people. Syrup worship. Game design wise, it would be cool for an early game dragon type to have good defense and special attack, but very bad special defense. I mean, you did the ROM hacking already. For now, you only did the, well, only one, already hacking one is cool in my view. That's amazing in my book already, but would you ever try making your own, like, complete ROM hack, as in, doesn't have to be a new region or anything, but maybe a Pokemon Red and Blue, but some types are different and it's balanced? I'd definitely be interested in that. I don't know the legality of that, but at one point I still am, pretty interested in printing own Game Boy cartridges and making your own circuitry and then putting your ROM hack onto them. Like, I know it's just totally me, but making my own pink or fuchsia magenta versions, that would definitely be neat. Maybe like 50, 55, 35, 70, 65, 40, 50 spread. And that evolves into 90, 55, 105, 95, 60, 80. Yeah, that would nerf the dragon type slightly. When I make my own fan game, I will make everything dragon. You're the draconiest one. Although, imagine Pokemon but only dragon types. I mean, there's crazy ROM hacks out there already. Wouldn't be surprised if that was something that someone made. There's one where it's all like anime girls. That one's kinda, I don't know, creeps me out. The sprite work is well done and all, it's just, I don't know. Just like I told Kaiser, I'm dragging. Why what? Okay, that's relaxed. I know, you tell me, does that fish look relaxed to you? Level 25. Jesus Christ, this is just gonna continue over and over and over again. Missing the frame. And not getting the freaking shiny for hours. I mean, I did read this, Arch. I did read it. I didn't read it out aloud, though. So, I'm sorry for that. Maybe I should do that more often. Lately, when, for example, Keenox, when he writes something in Spanish, I'm like, oh, maybe not read that out loud. Who knows, maybe I'll read something spicy. Oh, I actually might also mention this. It could be possible that I will not be able to stream tomorrow. That depends on when I get home. Because tomorrow I will be able to see like 5 planets and the moon through the telescope. And that will be during the evening. When the skies are clear, I'm definitely gonna go. Perfect, baited. So it did work. And then it evolves into 150, 130, 145, not bad. 65, 40, a trick room sweeper. Okay. I mean, these are viable nowadays. Have you ever thought about making your own fake mon? Quiet again? Isn't that the one that I hit earlier? Are you kidding me? Is that happening again? Am I trapped in a shinyless fish limbo? Is that what's happening now? Well, I guess so. And Popors. Guys, what's the difference between a light bulb and a pregnant woman? Oh boy, here we go. What's the difference? I can F a light bulb without feeling bad. What? No, I'm not gonna ask how you do that. I don't want to know, and I don't think you can. But then again, do not underestimate a human who's horny. Hey there, Fat Boys Gaming Nonsense. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Well, I personally prefer thumbs up, but yeah. The thumbs down were taken away. I think that person realized, wait, I'm gonna give her clicks, then that meant I got twice the clicks. So you can unscrew. Oh my god, should have seen that coming. I don't want to think about people putting, especially minors, putting that in their butts. I definitely want to think about other stuff. Salt, no. Here we go again, the topics that we discuss. Okay, this time another quiet one, but it's a male. 27, right? Yes. Are you kidding me? This is gonna happen for a couple of hours now. Is that really... Am I condemned to this? Never asked what salt did to a light bulb. Jeez. I mean, I'm trying to not kink shame, but I don't really see Oh no, with glass. Actually, I really don't want to think about that, please. Monkey. Monkey doesn't want to see that. Monkey doesn't want to hear that. Monkey doesn't want to talk about that. Monkey doesn't want to do that. With these three monkeys, there's always a fourth one that's forgotten. Or maybe overlooked, I don't know, but it's not just do no, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, it's also do no evil. Like a monkey that has its arms crossed. Just joking, I mean... You're into boobs, not light bulbs. Are you into light boobs then? You don't need to answer that question, that was just a rhetorical joke question. Yeah, it's just interesting that commonly they're depicted as 3, even though there's 4. Originally there's 4 monkeys. If you're implying a woman who's glowing, then yeah. There's still boobs, that's fair. Okay, Feebas, not shiny. Now that you say it, I wonder how a light bulb would feel up there. Be right back, guys. Oh no, oh no, uh-oh. There's some dangerous ideas being talked about in the chat. Salt being freaky on just one regular Friday. Now it's you. I got Arch being freaky sometimes. I got Ahmed being freaky pretty much every single time. Definitely need a horny jail. At least it looks like. I do need one. It's okay, Omni, I just had to do so. I mean, yeah, you're joking, that I know. I just have that image, you know, in cartoons when they get the light bulb moments. Yeah, don't put that there. Just leave it hanging there. Bro, I can always be freaky, ask Kaiser. I want 6 beeps, not 5. There we go. Sorry about that. Jeez. 1 week or a bit longer without any good sleep. You can definitely feel that. Salt's freaky Feeny Friday. Salt puts on a phoenix right. PFP and starts acting quirky at night. As long as you're not like some of the some of the Ace Attorney characters. I forgot their name, but that sweaty nerd, for example, he's pretty creepy. Local Arch decides to get freaky by request of a stream. What happens next will shock you. With a very provoking thumbnail. And a red circle and a arrow pointing towards that circle. And when you look into the circle, there's nothing of interest there. No, that is peak internet. I'm no Salmonella. That name. Shock. Ha. Alright, I don't care, Fishy. I just want to see another relaxed one. Oops, not mild, relaxed. Male 25. And another frame that I've hit a bajillion times, but at this point I'm absolutely trapped in a time loop. Budne, hast die Hage vergessen. Wenn wir schon beim Thema sind, bist du gerade im Game drin? Weil ich war jetzt so lange raus und jetzt ist irgend so eine andere Frau da. Also wenn man jetzt diesen Kanal Ofenkäse da glauben kann. Ich würde mal sagen, ja. Aber ich bin jetzt schon so lange draußen, jetzt ist irgend so eine andere Frau im Game drin. Ich ahne echt, ja, natürlich Schlimmes. I wonder where the rest is of my crew. Or maybe they're having a life and they're actually doing something else on a Friday. Ja, genau, die Shurioka, genau. Ich weiß echt ich habe keine Ahnung, was da jetzt im Moment läuft. Bin schon sehr lange draußen. Call me Volbeat, the way I shove a light bulb up my butt, that's my firefly type. Oh, so that's, oh my god, that's why you wanna do that, I see. Oh boy, that's not how you become a Volbeat, unfortunately. I don't think that's gonna work. But you can have your dreams. Oh, it's a naughty fish. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Just like the chat, apparently. Level 34. There it is. Very close again, and yet not the frame. Please, game, don't troll me. I really hope that the sky's gonna be clear tomorrow, because I definitely want to see those planets. There's multiple planets that you can see really well right now. Like Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, and Venus. I will drop Peak Phoenix Right fan art. I'm gonna do it now. Do it. You're probably gonna drop it into the main Discord server. I am Peak. Are you Peak Dragon? It's been a bit quiet as of late. Jeez, I can't believe that tomorrow is already February. I mean, this Sunday I'll 100% will not be able to stream. Because I got that's a special date. On the 2nd February, that's like the anniversary of my marriage. And we will celebrate that. Probably gonna be really home late. Home really late, that is more grammatically correct. And I knew by the level that it might be this one, and yes, fresh, that means naughty. This is the frame that I hit now. Closer than the one that I hit before. But still, like, I just want the freaking shiny, are you kidding me? Happy early anniversary, thank you. It's called the Wooden Marriage or Wooden Anniversary. At least that's what how I culturally have been taught how it is. In some areas in Germany, for example, 10 years is your wooden marriage and not 5 years. But where I got my cultural values from, especially from you know, northern part of Italy, where they share their anniversaries with Austria, and usually it's 5 years is the wooden marriage. It's already been 5 years, it's crazy. If I had a child immediately at the beginning of our relationship, which, I mean, that's a good thing that we didn't have that, who wants to be a teen mom, but if I did, my kid would be 15 now. My hypothetical kid that I don't have. It's crazy to think about. It's been like 15 years being together with one person and like 5 years married already. I swear, with COVID and all, these past years, they went by so ridiculously fast. Okay, that's not a frame that I want because I see that from the transition. But I will not give up. Come on, shine, Feebas. Alright, trying to fish again now. That's the text box that I want to see. Alright. You drew a peek. Let me see. Almost sounds like that. I mean, that's kind of a spoiler, but there's a character in a specific anime about big people, let's say very tall people that eat other humans with that name. Gonna be in DMs because it's only really just an inside joke me, you and Arch only get. Alright. You're still a child. I mean, is that a problem? But it's interesting that my relationship is as old as some of my viewers. And I have Chow and Pokemon that are older, but that's just the way life is. Just funny seeing all of these YouTube shorts with remember the 2000s, remember the 90s and all these computers, and sometimes it's a bit... You get a strange feeling like, oh yeah, the kids don't grow up with that anymore. They don't have memories of using the family computer, and that was like an event almost. And like a time before social media where you actually hung out with people. Oh god, I accidentally went to the first Mave fight as in AS. Oh. The first Mave fight in Alpha Sapphire without training. Well, I mean, I did it. Not that hard, maybe, but good luck nonetheless. You're 15? Yeah, it is. It is interesting how that is just a thing, but you know, just the inevitable passage of time. I think it's over with Generation Alphas now. Now, starting this year, it's gonna be Generation Beta. So if I ever have kids, they're gonna be betas. It's a ROM hack of Alpha Sapphire. Oh, I see. So a harder one? Ruby more, but it's completely subjective. I also generally prefer Ruby. Shiftry is your second favorite Pokemon? Oops. I did not want to start the UI for the Game Boy player. You want to be older? Well, you're gonna be older at one point. I definitely... Like, if there's one thing I wish I could tell my younger self is to... Especially child me, is to cherish all the moments where you are at that age, because one day it's gonna be over and you can't go back. And you're gonna be older anyway, and I mean... Just exist and then you're aging. Zangoose and Mawile are also some of my favorite Hoenmons. Mawile the shiny, I really like it. You wish you were born earlier? There's so many Gen Z or Z, whatever, depends on if you're American or British, you say Z or Z. But anyway, I hear many of them wishing they were older or wishing they were born earlier. If that's what they mean when they say, I wish I were older. But like I'm the generation before... Oops, that was not my intention. I was the generation before you, Millennial, Gen Y. And I know, we're not really that privileged. When we started, crap already hit the fan. Or is it maybe just how we grew up with technology emerging and social media not being everywhere, and it still being a time where you could be disconnected from the internet? Which I understand. I can definitely say that was much less stressful than it was today. I mean, to be fair, kids back then and teenagers still had to struggle with body image issues. And there were definitely things back then that were not okay, that thankfully now are not really present anymore. Like, if I remember back, what was considered fat for a body, that's not fat, that's not even slightly overweight. In the early 2000s or like late 90s, the heroine chick, as in not the hero but female, but just someone who looks like she hit the needle, if you get what I mean. As in really thin, super thin, that was considered beautiful. And there were many movies and other stuff, just magazines, taking pictures of celebrities that aren't even, like, they weren't even slightly overweight. And they were fat shaming them. So we also had our problems in that aspect. But nowadays with Instagram and all these filters and now AI coming to the mix as well, I think it's even harsher now. So many people that even slightly I'm attracted to are older. I see. Definitely a problem when you're a minor and you're... I mean, that's a complicated and really hard to talk about subject, and feel like it comes with a lot of complicated feelings. How it is like being a minor, being attracted to an adult. I mean, it is wrong, of course, as in minors should be with minors and adults should be with consenting adults. Currently the people I'm into are about my same age. And as I get older, the age I'm into will also get older because I'm not a freak. Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, sorry for, I guess, king shaming again, but I kind of judge people, like men especially, like, or, well, it's usually men. And no, well, maybe that sounds a bit wrong. Not pointing my finger at all men. Like men specifically, like, what's his name again? Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, he doesn't want a woman who's over 25, which, why? Like, that is creepy. At one point, like, I'll turn 30 31 soon, and I wouldn't go below 25. And he could be my grandfather, right? I really don't get it. At one point you're so more mature, or just in a completely different headspace, you have different goals, that just what do you have in common romantically with someone who could be your grandchild at that point? I mean, not saying it should be illegal. I do know couples where the woman, for example, is 15 years younger, but I mean, they are consenting, they actually love each other, so I don't think about them when I talk about these things. I know, but nobody my age likes me. I'll let it come, I'm very sure. People like kids are weird, yeah. Love kids, I mean, when I say I love kids, that's not what I mean. That's just it's like I love puppies, they're cute. But yeah, you really need to define what you mean by that. Hey there, Classic, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? You outran a ramjet missile called a Meteor, by the way. Ramjets are extremely fast. Which game? And I hope you're doing good. Leonardo uses under 25 as a way to legally says under 18. It's just creepy at this point. I don't like kids. Most kids I see now are brain rotted and extremely rude. See, I have a problem with I love kids, but I don't like parents. Does that make sense? Like I see a lot of parents failing their child. Wow, that's one freaking frame off. I see children, like, they have so many possible ways of developing, and a lot of it gets ruined basically by their parents and or the system as well, I have to say. It's not only the parents' fault, but like, it's not the kids' fault. They just get put into that position and they are brain rotted because their parents put them in front of an iPad and said, shut up, I want to have my peace and quiet. And when they never get taught boundaries, rules, social etiquette, then yeah, you're gonna end up with a lot of kids that are entitled and rude. And apparently don't really know how to properly write and stuff, which that is pretty tough. I mean, wow. Talking to teachers, I know it's getting really, it's very heartbreaking. Grinding for a jet lower than the ones I use so I can dogfight with somewhat modern jet and closer range missiles. You like your parents? Oh, that's good. I love my parents. I got lucky. But I'm gonna, when I said to my mother and my father, I'll be a better parent than you, that wasn't like a you or bad, but I hope that my child is gonna tell me I'm gonna do better than you, and then actually do better. The cycle of trauma and like family problems, that definitely needs to be torn apart. You're doing better with your classmates? Oh, that's wonderful. Person I don't like is myself. Oh, that's... I mean, to be fair, I mean, I said that already on stream, but as a teenager or when I was your age, I also hated myself. I think that's very common with low self-esteem in that age, where a lot of things change, not only your body but your brain. I hope that one day you're gonna see yourself like you make the transition into healthy self-love. Of course, healthy self-love. I'm not talking about being egotistical or even worse, narcissistic. Just knowing your worth. Hate some things I did. Oh, I'm not really proud or happy with everything I did either, Arch. Absolutely. I also like said some things that nowadays I cringed really freaking hard for having said that. And for some reason that always comes up when you're doing the most random stuff, like me just going out and then buying groceries, doing boring adult stuff, and then, oh yeah, that just suddenly zaps into my mind. Oh, remember that cringy thing you said and did like so many years ago? And then you have an entire body shiver, and then it's like, I'm standing here picking up groceries. What the hell, life? What the hell, brain? Instead of gain high, launch missile in respectable range, reload and repeat simulator. Gain high, is that like altitude? Sorry when I ask these questions, because I'm not a... I'm a geek and artist for certain things, but jets are not among them. Kind of proud how I am though. Well, that's good. You can definitely be proud of stuff that you know, nice things that you accomplished. Hate many things I did. Always been a coward who can't get rid of friendships. Oh yeah, I mean, how do you end a friendship? That is just really hard to do, especially in that stage of life. Wasn't exactly stellar at it either, to be honest. I have ghosted some. I know that wasn't the best choice, but back then I thought that was the best I could do. I always felt like I was spoiled, and I blame myself for everything that has happened. There's so many things. I mean, I don't know your entire backstory, of course, but there's so many things that you can't blame yourself for. Sometimes it's you pick up a bad habit from your parents, then you can kind of blame them, but I mean, if they in the meantime try to be better, you should try and forgive them. Coming from a person who has kind of problems or trouble forgiving certain people. To be fair, there's some things that are unforgivable in my eyes. But I don't think you did that. I really doubt it. Oh, so you don't know why you're blaming yourself for everything? Is that what you're trying to convey? Because that is just good old psychological self-hatred. Your brain is constantly rerouting and then just saying, oh yeah, that is my fault now, and that is also my fault, even though it wasn't. Still hate how I fumbled the perfect girlfriend a year ago. I'm sorry to hear that. But maybe you're gonna find an even better girlfriend. There's billions of people on this planet. So yeah, don't be too hard on yourself, Salmon. I mean, I wish I listened more about more to that is not correct. But I hope you're gonna do what I wish I did back then, and that is really try to always stop yourself mentally when you're feeling that self-doubt. Blame myself for things that weren't caused by me, or that didn't even happen. Oh, okay. So things that didn't even happen, that goes even further. Well, I don't really know how to help you in that case. But definitely, I mean, you're not crazy if you go to therapy. Absolutely not. I wish like therapy at least was mandatory for everyone. At the very least once. Oh, you're right, she still has sisters. I mean, who knows? I'm sure you're gonna find you know, at 15, 14, I thought, oh, there's no point in me getting a double bed in my room. I'm never gonna have a boyfriend. And then when I was 16, well, now he's my husband, so there's that. Also, because of self-hatred, I thought, nah. And low self-esteem in general. I was like, oh, look at me, no boy is gonna like a girl like that. Even though, no, I was too autistic to see that, but there were several boys who had a crush on me. I just, because of all the self-hatred and self-doubt, I just didn't want to realize that, or I thought that was a lie. And that's really insidious about that, when you have these kinds of thought patterns. Like, even when someone says, look at your achievements, or look at how good you look, or something like that, and it's legitimately correct, your brain just kind of does gymnastics and justifies it that, oh no, that's a lie. It's really hard to explain to someone who never went through that. For everything, I'll still be Arch, you'll know. I mean, that is... yeah, do not lose yourself. Definitely. It's also good advice. Alright. Come on. What are you, quirky? Quirky male? No, quirky female? Just like I am. So many things in common with that fish. 1 frame late, god damn it. It's that frame again. That can't be, you can't be serious, honestly. How many times am I gonna fail to get a shiny fish? This is crazy. That is just like longest hunt a square shiny Feebas, where I've gotten the other Feebases without any, not really with any troubles, and then this one, just like multiple streams and nothing. Okay. Also, like, making myself cry to shed tears sometimes helps in getting over things. That is definitely better than bottling it all up, because that doesn't help. That just makes things worse. Alright. 5 seconds, come on game. Okay, good transition, please be the shiny, come on. No. So you're saying that you at 15 had the mindset I currently have? Yeah. I went through a phase like that as well, because I got bullied and, well, like, not so nice things happened in my past, which contributed to that. And you can get over that. If I can, then you can. Is that the naughty one? Yes. Oh my god. I could tell by the male gender and the level 40. I was like, wait, is this the same one? The naughty frame, that's like, yeah, 4,191. What is happening? You don't know why you hate yourself? Well, don't you have a history of bullying? Because that's very common. Okay, looks like another reset. You know what, I'm gonna try something. Got cyberbullied once in 2023, but it was just once. Am I overlooking my struggles, or am I? No, you're not spoiled. I wouldn't say so. And yeah, that can hurt though. Even just once, that can hurt. I mean, I don't know you. I can't like make a psychological profile, but maybe there's stuff that you didn't realize were abuse, and then sometimes later on as an adult you finally realize, wait, that was actually much more traumatizing than I thought it was. I'll be right back, cuties. Alright. Very quiet though. I wonder where the rest are. Not like me fishing for a fish that I freaking can't get. Used to be in for a few toxic friendships. Yeah, I have to say, I got out of a toxic friendship that I called off. I was in that for 10 years. I should have called it off way earlier, but oh well. Can't turn back time. That is too late. Okay, I think I messed up here. I'm gonna try that reset again. But that was, now I'm realizing how traumatizing that was. I brushed it aside in the beginning when I called off the friendship, because I was, oh, it's just a friendship. A relationship, like as in a romantic relationship, would be worse. But not necessarily. Sometimes like a toxic friendship can also tear you down. And with these, it's sometimes more insidious, you know? It's more hidden, it's more covert. You maybe don't realize it immediately that the damage has been done. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's something left in you that you still have from these toxic friendships. And I have very hard issues with leaving my friends. I see. But toxic, I mean, it's much better to have no friends than toxic friends, believe me. Just like I keep saying, it's better to be single than stuck in a very abusive and toxic relationship. People keep saying that, especially those who are or have been single for a very long period of time. But let me tell you, I've seen people age really freaking quickly, like decades. Just because they were trapped in an unhappy marriage or in an abusive relationship. Barely have any independence. I mean, you're 15, 16. That will come. That will come. There's a place and time for everything. I wasn't either really independent at 16. Who is really? Not that many. I mean, that's usually a time where you're still very dependent on your parents. Heck, I'm like double your age. I'm still pretty much dependent on my parents. Sometimes life is like that. You think you know? Well, that can change. You definitely, having the right people around you does wonders. And it is better to be alone than be in really bad company. Hey there, Exiled Revenger. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? So far, no luck again. I am baffled. I Don't know why it takes me so freaking long to just get a square shiny Feebas. This is insane. This shouldn't happen. Shouldn't be that tedious. Shouldn't take me this many streams. And I'm tired because I don't really get much sleep lately. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I hope you are also doing good. Kind of quiet here tonight. By the way, speaking of parents, I think video games have taught me how to not be one with a few characters. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I get what you mean. Are you playing Black Ops 6 Zombies? Nice. I've seen shorts of Black Ops Prop Hunt, which is funny. Remember being on Prop Hunt servers of TF2, that was really funny. Kind of like that more than the original game. It's essentially hide and seek, but using a shooter game engine. And you're an object. It's definitely funny. Especially when you get picked, like when you have an object and it's like something very obvious that immediately gets picked out as, yes, that's a prop. Prop hunts are fun. Yeah, prop hunt is so funny. Alright. So many calibrations and yet... I definitely, like, I'm really baffled. It just keeps happening. Female quirky, level 20. I'm very certain I've had you. Yes, exactly. That's that frame. God freaking damn it. 1 frame late. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna do it a couple of times with this calibration, and then I think I'm gonna put the calibration at 0 and then paste that frame again in frame hit. Sometimes that helps. Used to play it with my friends and we used to have such a laugh on it. Yeah, it is pretty funny. Especially when you're, like I said before, something really obvious that's easy to discern. And sometimes when you're a really huge statue and you place yourself in a, like, understandable way, they might actually think that you're part of the map. And then you end up winning. Those are definitely funny moments. Hey there, Kinox. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Funny Luxembourgish lady is back. Oh yeah. Back. Not in black though. Very tired. And, well, otherwise doing good. Very perplexed as to why that freaking fish has not shined yet. That is just very bizarre. Hopefully you're doing good. Wait, should I... 34 actually? No, I'm gonna not do that. You once hit as a manhole cover? Oh, but those are usually the easier ones, I would say. They couldn't fight, yeah. I know there was one in Team Fortress 2 that's just like a cow cutout, a cardboard cutout. Oh, Docile, that's another one. And that is just so obvious because there's literally no other such thing on any map ever. Right, Docile, there we go. Male. Very docile looking fish. Right, 34. Looks like I am 8 frames away of my target, from my target. I really wonder how many freaking streams it takes me for that, because I want to start a new or different streaming format on Fridays. I want to do the fan game Friday, where I play ROM hacks. Hopefully they don't get taken down, because apparently Game Freak or Nintendo does not like it when you play when you play ROM hacks. See if I can find better picks for my PFP. Still keep University Phoenix, but I want another pick. Once I hit as a painting, but I hit inside of another painting. So you kind of clipped through the painting and you were invisible? Or were you kind of the painting instead of that one? Because that's very clever, actually. That's a very good way of hiding. Okay, good transition. And not the fish that I want. Total Drama Duncan, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Makes ROM hack streams even cooler though. Yeah, I definitely want to get to that. I do want to finish that Feebas thing. It's just crazy that it takes me so long for some reason that I can't explain. But yeah, I think the first one that I'm gonna try will probably be Infinite Fusion, because it's just a meme at this point on my channel. I wonder where she is right now, that viewer. Like, she never came back. Okay, yeah, you're gonna keep that one? Yeah, you were invisible, I bet. Okay, come on. Shiny Square Feebas. Now, please, game. You believing? You're a believer. Well, I got a rough timetable for stream formats this year. And I'm currently setting aside money every month to buy a 3DS capture card. And I need to send in a 3DS. Then they install the necessary stuff, because I better not do that. I don't trust my hands. My hands are pretty stupid. Keep saying it because it's true, it's just the way it is. I vastly prefer someone who knows what they're doing that. Okay, that's a fish. But it's not shiny fish. Even tried shooting me and they couldn't kill me. Wait, your herd box was also covered? Ooh, that's... Then you're unbeatable. Fitting Gen 3 music and while playing Gen 3. So I had so many PFPs, which one was my best one? I mean, I kinda like the shocked Volbeat, that one's funny. Oh, that is devious. No hurt box, you basically perfected the game and you couldn't lose. Yeah, Prop Hunt is funny. Like it more than the base games. I don't know why. There was also in TF2 there was another gimmick server that was WarioWare games. And that was really funny as well. Play that more than the main game. Are you the male naughty level 40 one? Because I really had it with these MFing planes. No, snakes on planes. No, actually no. I've had it with these same frames over and over and over and over again. Yeah, it is. It is that frame. Was it? What was it again? Before I watch 4191, right? Yeah. Nani, why is this happening? Only funny to have 2 servers I got in were 10x10 servers or times 10 servers. Well, there were some really quirky ones. You know, back then, Saxton Hale, that arena thing, that wasn't a official mode. Like, fans made that first. That was also pretty fun. Where someone was running around as Saxton Hale. And it was like, kind of like an Evolve. That game where there's one massive tank running around, very powerful. And then an entire team needs to put that one down. Now it's an official game mode. Like 5 people trying to kill me, it was the last one alive. The painting that lived. And you remember that one? Yeah, that is official now. The WarioWare one was pretty funny. Others, I mean, there was a map that was kind of like Mario Kart themed, but it was like normal Team Fortress 2 rules. Right, I'm gonna try something. Because previously I hit that frame. Let's put it like this, maybe this will help. Physical or special Shiftry, since it's kinda mixed attacker. I forgot if Shiftry, does Shiftry learn Nasty Plot later on? Because I always played it as a physical attacker with Swords Dance. Oh, you remember that one? Like, there was some kind of weird map. I still remember it, I forgot the name though. I think it had something to do with Mario Kart, if I'm not mistaken. Shiftry is the most underrated grass type ever. Among the most underrated, yeah. Welcome back, Arch. Do you like Harry Potter? I'm not a Potterhead. I have watched all the movies. The books, I never could get into them because I really don't like the author's writing style. I'm not a fan of the author herself because of her political views. And well, I do see some legitimate criticism with the Harry Potter franchise, but I'm not a hater either. I mean, not a fan, I do like some of the canon, and some of the movies are really good. Especially the first 3 ones, they do feel very magical. Like in a spiritual kind of way. Of course, they're movies about freaking wizards and witches and magic. Obviously, it's gonna be magical, but that kind of Home Alone Christmas magic feeling. Because of Swords Dance and Explosion, I think my favorite Shiftry set would be Swords Dance, Explosion, Seed Bomb, Brick Break. That comes really close to the set that I use on my shiny. You know, the Shiftry Tree 3. Has Swords Dance, Explosion, well, no Seed Bomb because that's not in Generation 3. And he knows Brick Break. Read them like crazy in middle school, but for now, yeah. Just kidding, it's bonkers. I mean, you can still change your opinion about a work. Gets walled by flying types, but that's why you pull the bomb. Yeah. I've discovered I can raise moods by calling people cute. Sometimes that works, yeah. Home Alone is one of my favorites. Yeah, exactly. I love the first Home Alone. Always has a special place in my heart. The second one is also good, although not as good as the first one. But still very good. I have not watched the third one. Apparently that one is not as good. And there's a different director, I think. Different team that worked on it. Jeez, it's freaking cold now. Like -1 degrees. Really hope that tomorrow it's not gonna rain, because I want to see the freaking planets through the telescope. Y'all are my favorite bunch of cuties. I would say that if everyone was here. Yeah, not everyone's here. Kind of a slow day tonight. I guess Friday might not be the most busy day. Hey there, Emo Kid. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Hope you are doing good. I am doing fine. I'm pretty tired still. Not as tired as I was in yesterday's stream. I mean, listening back, you could really tell that I was tired. I am still tired, but I am dedicated to the shiny fish. Still haven't gotten it. It's crazy. This is just, I keep hitting the same frames over and over again, the non-shiny frames. I don't get it either. It's like the universe doesn't want me to have a square shiny Feebas. That's some oddly specific wishes you have there, universe. Haven't really been getting good sleep lately, but other than that, I'm doing good. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. It's gonna be the 5th marriage or wedding anniversary, and I'm gonna be doing a whole day of spa and restaurant with my husband. So I'm not gonna stream on Sunday. Probably also not on Saturday. That depends on if I get to watch some planets through telescope. Because now there's a lot of planets that are situated in a way, or positioned in a way where you can see them really well through a telescope, and you can also see the moon. Seeing the surface of the moon through a telescope is just amazing. Favorite trap on the second one is a staple gun. Yeah, there's so many that could be here, but then again, other people have lives. Okay, another naughty one. Male 34. That frame again. Am I going insane? No. Send help, please. How many freaking hours for a shiny Feebas, and I've already gotten them. Like, it's not the first time I caught one. Why is this one taking so long? It's baffling. Okay, game, be nice. That is not nice, game. I said be nice. Give me a shiny fish. Well, that probably won't do anything. I mean, I could still try another... I know my Feebas tiles, it's not gonna really change anything. It's almost like this tile is freaking cursed or something. I don't know. This is just... It shouldn't really take this long for me to get a square shiny Feebas. Okay. Nothing yet again. And so it goes on. Hopefully you're so far enjoying the playlist consisting of nice Pokemon music. Alright, this time... Hopefully, gosh damn it, I mean, I'm jumping around these couple of frames and it's just... like, why am I not getting the shiny? And at the end I might actually get a freaking shiny Cavania. Instead of the Feebas, that could still happen. I almost read that as brunch, not bunch, even though you might say, ha, you said brunch because white girls brunch, but I actually don't. I don't get the brunching obsession with people with that have the same gender as I do and the same skin complexion. I really don't get the white woman's obsession with brunching. Just have lunch. Right, gotta scroll up again. 27. Well, I'm still close, god damn it. Come on. There's cosmic particles sabotaging my RNG manipulation. At that point, I'd be inclined to believe something as crazy as that. Okay, at least this time the game is giving me the text box that I want. Good. Just eat when you're hungry. It's all words anyway. I mean, yeah. That's what I do, actually. Whenever I get hungry. Oh, is it morning? Then it's breakfast. Is it midday? Then it's lunch. Oh, is it evening? Well, then it's dinner. That's it. But I don't really go out brunching. Apparently that's a whole cultural thing. Okay, that transition is not what I want. Yeah, you also do the same thing. I mean, isn't that how it should be, kind of? And Relicanth, especially the shiny, it looks like oceans with continents, and then there's a red marking where the treasure is. I know, I always see it like that. Okay, you are quirky and female. Wait, that has to be another one that I've hit a bajillion times. Oh, it's that one again. Why, game? Why? One frame. One freaking frame. Might go to sleep now. Alright, Saltmon, thank you so much for being part of the stream. And if you do go to sleep now, of course I wish you a buona notte as always, a good night. And you should sleep tight and do not let the bedbugs bite, you know, all of that good stuff. And well, I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, that depends on the weather. If the weather is crap and it rains, no hobby astronomy stuff, then I'm definitely gonna stream. If not, well, there's not gonna be a stream on Monday, not on Monday, my bad, on Sunday, because Sunday is fun day for me now. At least that one, that's my marriage anniversary, got that one planned. So I think the next one should be on Tuesday then, and until then, have a good one. Okay, again. Oh god. For the life of me, I never would have guessed that it was the Feebas. Like Feebas, that's literally a shiny that I have multiple times. Successfully generated, of course. And And it's like that square one that I just can't get. It just, I don't know. Feels like a punishment. You know, was it from Far Cry 3, that character who says, "Do you know the definition of insanity?" And he goes something like, it's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, because that's paraphrasing from Albert Einstein. And, well, maybe I am going insane this way. Now at that rate, I'm gonna get that shiny shuckle from the Safari Zone earlier than this freaking Feebas. And I really want to start with the Fan Game Friday thing, but looks like it's gonna be Feebas for a while. Or who knows, I mean, still got like 40 minutes left. Maybe I'm gonna get one. Okay, let's see. It's the level 40 naughty one again, isn't it? Let me guess. I can see into the future, and I guess that it is that one. Ooh, no, you don't need to be Cassandra to know that. Ah! Sorry, I had my 5 seconds there. Yeah, of course, you're that naughty one. Wait, I actually don't need to look that up. I know it's 4191. Know that by freaking heart now, because... Oh, jeez. No, and then I don't even get a nibble. Just forcing me to reset all over again. Level 40 shiny Carnivana incoming. Well, it's not gonna be level 40 when... okay. Is that a sound glitch or something? If it is gonna be a shiny Carnivana, then it's gonna be either level 44 or level 35. These are the only frames that can be shiny. God, that would just be like a troll from the game. Well, let's hope I don't, like, I already got one accidental shiny one here. I don't need another one. Okay, what about now? Ugh, that transition means I don't... Haven't you gotten while trying to get this Feebas? Yes, I mean, not this one. Actually, I need to check that again, but, funny enough, the last one that I got was... in like a 16-second reset. That was really tricky to pull off, and for some reason I got that Feebas. But not the, I mean, that was a star shiny, now I'm going for a square shiny. Okay, you're female, and I have gotten a shiny Carnivana, even though I don't remember if it was, like trying to get this frame or the other one. That's a good question. I need to check that again. Relaxed. Level 30? Am I doing something wrong here? Loka is relaxed, no? It is. But I don't see the frame here. Am I doing something wrong? Female? No. 30? Super rod? Okay. Weird. I'm gonna try without the calibration again. I mean, I did get shiny Feebas. I also did previous RNG hunts, but I got one in on my French Ruby as well. Like 10 months ago. Okay, that looks good until now. Trying to find the last one where I was successful. No, I did find it. That was the low frame, like the 16-second one. Okay. 3 seconds. Checking the calibration, maybe. I did it with 0 calibration, actually. Looks like it, yeah. Okay, I had no calibration. I can try that again. Sometimes, without a clear explanation, sometimes that works. What are you? Hasty. Hasty. There you are, female. 28. I'm 1 frame off again. Are you kidding me? This is very weird. I wonder if it maybe, is it this position? Is it that maybe the grass tiles advance frames that I wouldn't know? I mean, I don't know everything about the game. Could be. No, and I get nothing again. I'm trying to see the calibration, but I got none. And for some reason that 16-second one, that worked. And I thought that was the hardest one to pull off. Because sometimes you don't get this text message below 16 seconds. Was a level 20 male shiny Feebas. And it's like 2 different, I get 2 timid square frames, as in shiny square frames. Both of them are timid. If I remember correctly, they have the same IVs. Just the levels are different. Let's see. No, that doesn't look good. Oh, that's a Feebas. Can't calibrate that one. Even gave that one a name. Viewers asked me to name him Phony Carp for some reason. And this should be the Phony Carp though. Or the I don't wanna come carp. Whatever. Impossible carp. Okay. I think I might actually, what do I have? Half an hour. Do I do it without calibration? Literally have no explanation. Alright, 5 seconds. Okay. That is not that. Then I'm gonna actually try and do it without calibration. And just, I'm gonna go for the early one. I'm gonna raw dog that. Yes, I do plan on evolving the Feebas. I mean, I always do clones of them, so that I still have the Feebas, and that I can also have the Milotic with the same IVs and shininess. No, usually you should calibrate, but sometimes for whatever reason, when I don't calibrate, I hit the frames that I want. No idea why or what, that doesn't make any sense. Evolving Milotic in this game is much harder than it is in the newer games, because now you just need the Feebas to have a now you just need it to have a to hold a specific item and trade it, and then it's gonna be a Milotic. But back then you needed to max out the beauty stat, which, I mean, it's not too hard. But it's definitely harder than just having an item that being held and then trading. Okay, let's see. No. Oh, can already reset when I see that transition. Shiny is always gonna have a level equal or higher than the Pokemon that I have in front of my team, and that means there's gonna be different battle transition, like that wavy effect that you saw earlier. Not the black waves, but just the entire screen rippling like the surface of water. Right, and now I'm just gonna, so to speak, raw dog it, as the kids say. Nope, that calls for a reset. Getting conflicting stats from my stream from YouTube again. Sometimes it says like, oh, 10 people are watching, and then the other stat says like 2 people are watching. Like, that can't be. That is... I wonder how that is possible. But of course, should I get the Feebas, then that's gonna be yet another shiny that you can potentially get traded over. For those of you who are interested in having a square shiny Feebas. Oh, we're still streaming. a very popular Pokemon speedrunner. Even though speedrunning Pokemon, you gotta be at least a bit mad to do that. Such a game with so many variables that can just mess up your run. I'd never attempt to do that. Nope. Come on, game. So apparently no one has plans for the weekend. Yeah, exactly. Plans for the weekend. I do. My weekend is pretty much chock full. Oh boy. Well, I can't stand seeing that text anymore. About there not being even a single nibble. In my mind I'm like, ugh, that text again. Okay, that's what I want to see. What I would love to see would be a shiny Feebas. That would be wonderful. Please release me from my torment. Get to work midnight Saturday, which is a bit of an inconvenience for the rest of the weekend. I see. I mean, yeah, I guess you can call that plans. Obligations, yeah. I hope that at least on Saturday evening that the skies are going to be clear. So tomorrow that would be neat, and at least I can see Venus and Mars, and Jupiter and Saturn, and some of the surface of the moon through a telescope. That would be, I mean, now is the time definitely for that. Okay, but we try again and again and again and again. Definitely should count how many I've gotten. That is just... Not that I've gotten, sorry, what I was meant to say, how many tries this took. I mean, at this point, for how many hours I've invested into getting a square shiny Feebas, I might as well just done freaking breeding in the modern game. Are they visible to the naked eye right now, or just telescope? Both. That is the neat part. Although to the naked eye they appear as stars, but through the telescope you can clearly tell that is not a star. To be fair, Venus is usually easy to spot. It has a very high, what astronomers call albedo. It's like how much a planet's surface can reflect light. And Venus has the atmosphere for that. It reflects a lot of light. And it's very close. I mean, it's right, it's like a neighbor, pretty much. It's a second second planet from our star, the Sun. And Mars is also really visible, as well as Jupiter and Saturn, which is really neat. And I really hope that the skies are gonna be clear for that, because lately, I mean, that constellation is on the sky for longer than just tomorrow. I mean, it has been going on for about a week now. But during these days, a lot of the days were cloudy and you couldn't really see anything, which sucks. I mean, yeah, depending on the light, like how your environment is with light, you can, when your eyesight is really good, you can kind of make out that one star, like, that isn't a star, that's Mars, is more reddish than white. But you need good eyesight for that, or maybe glasses. And your eyes need to get accustomed a bit, accustomed to the darkness. Maybe you did see Mars, who knows? Maybe you already saw Jupiter and others and you thought they were stars? Because, well, most of the time you can't tell the difference by just looking. Oh, come on, game. Yeah, don't taunt me with this normal Feebas. I don't want to see that. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Okay, do not lose patience, just keep going. One of these days, I'm definitely gonna get it. I think then I'm gonna be loud because it's been how many streams now? It's crazy. A couple of months now, I think. Hang on. Yeah, it was 3 months ago. Why does that take me so long? It was very distinct. I just didn't realize it could be a planet. That's very cool. Oh yeah, astronomy is amazing. And even sometimes you can, through a telescope, when you're watching a star, sometimes you can discern through the telescope which color it has, as in, Okay, that is a M-type star. Or that is a G-type when it's yellow. Or orange. I remember viewing Antares, that's a star that's very close to exploding now. It's at the end of its, so to speak, life cycle. And I remember seeing it as orange. I mean, that is what it is, that's the actual color. I wouldn't be surprised that from Mars, watching Earth, if you look through a telescope, that you would see it as bluish. Hey there, Kaiser Karmazin, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? It's a bit more of a quiet stream tonight. But other than that, I am doing good. I'm just tired, but otherwise doing good, but still going crazy because freaking shiny Feebas, just nothing appears. I hope you are doing good. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Saw your message this morning. I have to think about what shinies I want, and considering I forgot my password to my Nintendo account, might be a while. That's alright. No stress. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. That is still up in the stars, haha, because I'm saying haha because literally if the weather is good tomorrow, then I'm gonna go out with a telescope and try to see the planets that you can see right now. So that would be Mars, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, maybe Uranus, and the moon. You can see those. Saw something crazy a few days ago. Was stargazing with a friend and I saw a satellite fall through the atmosphere. Oh! Were you sure it was a satellite? At the time I thought it was a meteor and I was witnessing the end. I see. That is very rare to see. Nice. This weekend is my birthday. Ah! A lot of plans and not enough time to share all of them. I see. Well, hopefully you're gonna enjoy your birthday. Wait, is it on the... I mean, you don't need to share that because, I mean, I guess it's personal data. But is it like on the 1st or on the 2nd? Because if it's on the 2nd, then your birthday is on my wedding anniversary. Hey there, Owen R. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? L-A, La? Sure. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Please keep me from becoming insane by not getting this freaking shiny. This is very ridiculous. Yes, I read an article about it. I feel like over Michigan it could be seen in nearby states as well. Ah, that one! Yeah, I did hear about something, a satellite falling above the airspace of Michigan. Yeah, absolutely. Nice, you saw that. Laqua? Okay. Would appear we share birthday and wedding anniversary. Oh, cool. What a coincidence. I mean, not really that rare. I mean, if you know the birthday paradox, which really isn't a paradox, then that, you know, tends to happen. But yeah, I hope you have a good birthday. And yeah, on that day I will not stream because I will be celebrating my wedding anniversary. It's gonna be 5 years. Though I likely won't be going stargazing again for a while. Oh, how so? How is that? My friend I usually go with is an Elon Musk apologist. Oh, okay. That's why I get it. Oh boy. My condolences. Oof. I also have like an acquaintance, wouldn't call them a friend, who just keeps saying, no, he's like a genius. No, he's not. He's just like a rich 14-year-old mentally. Like, imagine having that much money and still be this pathetic. How can you do that? Thanks, I hope you have a good wedding anniversary. Yeah, hopefully you have a good birthday. Some people really aren't keen on birthdays and others. I mean, birthdays were usually always celebrated in my family. Right, 10 seconds. What do we have? Quick look at the... Oh, it's like close to midnight. Jeez, already. Has it been that long now? I mean, freaking hell. 3 months for shiny Feebas and still nothing. And then the 16-second one, and I thought that was gonna be too hard. I get that one. It's probably just high when he did it, is what he said. Okay, because I definitely salute one of the worst people ever alive when I get high. Oh, I do that all the time when I get high. Of course I don't. No, that's just... What the hell? Like, what kind of justification is that even? Like... You don't do these things when you get high. At least, is he talking about a cannabis high? I know that he's hooked on ketamine, which is something I never gotten high off because I refuse to take ketamine. That's like too strong of a drug for me. I'm gonna stay with and be stuck willingly with some good old caffeine and the good THC. That's it. I don't need the ketamine. That is a bit too much for me. Got recommended to me, like by a doctor, to treat depression, but I'd be too scared. I've heard stories about people getting hooked on ketamine, even though they got it medically, and that is something I don't want to go through. And I've seen people on, like they fried their brain on ketamine. They completely changed. THC mentioned. Yeah. The good old Oddish. Smoking the Oddish. I mean, I don't smoke, but I don't want to smoke anything. Any attempt of defending him is a huge red flag. Absolutely. I mean, how do you even justify and defend that? And why would you defend something like this? Any attempt at defending Elon and his actions is a red flag, absolutely. Assume my friend meant shiny Oddish, but sure as hell isn't what you do. No, I mean, I get it medically, you know, that's not a big secret. And I don't do that. That's like, I never did anything like that. Doesn't matter if it was a lot of caffeine or... You know, that THC drop was a bit potent still. No, I don't never do that. And like they're acting as if you're high on THC that you're completely beside yourself and you don't know what you're doing. I don't know. Apparently that it is like that when you're drunk. I have never been drunk, so I don't know. And I don't want to find out, honestly. I'm not interested in alcohol. But like, no, I know enough that at least, I mean, that's a no-brainer. When I take the medical THC, I know, okay, no more driving for at least 24 hours, if not 48. That's just the way it is. I'll take that very seriously. And I even know while in that state that I shouldn't drive or do anything stupid. So, Area 0 music? Oh yeah, right. Okay, come on, fish. 5 more minutes of this madness. Love the newer gen games. I don't care if they're bad quality. Hey, you're free to love them classic, absolutely. I don't want to take that away from you. I might not share the same opinion. I mean, I haven't played the newest games yet. But let's see what I'm gonna think about them when I start them. When I get high, I relax, eat food, and watch anime. I mean, yeah, the medical one I get is sativa heavy, so it does relax you, but my mind gets creative, and I love reading or eating as well, definitely, or watching stuff, absolutely, or maybe taking the more indica dominant to sleep, but not salute. Yeah, exactly, never. Even though Elon shouldn't be high at the presidential inauguration. I mean, that's fair, but isn't he constantly on ketamine now? Need to watch more anime? Yeah, classic. There's some bangers out there. Of course, as with everything, Sturgeon's Law, everything of 90% of everything is crap. That unfortunately is true, but if you keep digging, you're gonna find shows that you're gonna love, or movies. Games are really boring lately. People on Discord are busy a lot more. Yeah, I'm also pretty busy, that's why I haven't really been able to do the voice chat. Sativa and Witcher 3 was a blast. Try Sativa and Animal Crossing. Definitely recommend that. What else? Some Kirby games are really neat. I guess Pokémon, you can also do that. Although it's not like the to-go game for that state of mind, let's say. TikTok is what every Donnie does. I'm not every Donnie. I don't even have a TikTok account nor the app. Oh, come on, 3 minutes, can I get one? Oh, I've been there. I see. I mean, what I like more than playing games sometimes, music definitely. Oh, New Horizons, yeah. That was a thing that I did a lot in, I have to confess, during COVID. To be fair, there wasn't really that much you could do otherwise, and the game was new. But now I haven't touched the game for so long, I was full of it. I watch funny cat videos and military news. Okay, funny cat videos are just a staple. I don't need any psychoactive chemicals for that. I just see a cat and I click. Oh, come on, really? That failed now? But aren't you a bit young to be partaking in the tetrahydrocannabinol, no? I mean, I'm not your mom, I can't take it away from you, but I mean, I did wait until I was like 25. And even then I went the legal don't buy it off the streets rule or way. Luckily there's therapeutic uses for that. Or I get it from, like, my dealer is a chemist, literally. Not like in Breaking Bad, what I mean is a chemist as in a doctor prescribes it to me. And I know there's no bad stuff on it. You're going to be very busy, I see. You'll be smoking shiny oddish on Sunday. Alright. Whatever that word was, I have no idea what it means. Which word? Tetrahydrocannabinol? That is THC, that's cannabis. Or at least the psychoactive component, that makes movies funnier, that makes food taste better, that makes time slow down. The shiny oddish, essentially. Starting at 17 because I'm naughty, but I'm 23 now. Oh jeez, it's really early. I mean, yeah, I'm not shaming you, but as a YouTuber who has an audience that is composed of minors, I just have to say, as lightly as we are talking about it here, I mean, there's a reason why you shouldn't really do it a lot when your brain hasn't fully developed yet. Started vaping at 14. If you're naughty, then what am I? Oh, I thought your vaping was just like also just cigarettes. Not really. That doesn't really. I mean, nicotine is much worse technically, but I thought it was nicotine, not the shiny olish. They say it messes with brain development, so it might just be coke. I mean, it doesn't have to. It also depends on the frequency and many other such things. And another stream without a shiny Feebas. It is getting kind of weird, but oh well. I just gotta be in high spirits. Haha, get it? Because we talked about highness, I guess. Cigarettes give way worse headaches. I don't know. I literally have never smoked a cigarette, and I don't want to smoke a cigarette. Smoked a bit at 18, still barely smoke. It's better to not smoke if you can. I do it to celebrate or rare occasions. I mean, I have like a medical... It's not a vaporizer, because that just sounds like... Okay, I'm gonna do maybe one more reset while I explain that. Even though it's not Friday anymore, but who cares? Like, this is a machine. I wouldn't... It is vaporizing, but it's not like a electric cigarette, if that makes sense. It's kind of like in a steam bath. Like, it's just air with the molecule in it. And it doesn't do anything bad to the lungs. That's the way I chose. Or, you know, I bake it into food. But that basically is like a whole day, which sometimes you don't want to be like that for the whole day. Smoking messes with your brain. I mean, both is true, yeah. Well, thank you for saying thanks for the stream. I'm gonna just try one more time. Maybe that will be the shiny Feebas, who knows? I know I'm coping. I'm sniffing the hopium right now, but could be. Alright, let's see. In the last 38 seconds, will I get what I'm looking for? I certainly hope so. I also hope that you enjoyed the music. Just a 3-hour of chill Pokemon music video. Gambling addict omniverse. You're still believing? No cope? Alright. The truth will come out in 10 seconds. Let's see. Let's see. And... no, that's not it. Alright, thank you for believing in me. Thank you for being part of the stream. And hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. So until then, have a good one.